All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my 700th video special. 700, ladies and gentlemen, I've done 700 videos. That is insane. That is insane over the course of these 5 years. And this year alone, I did like 300, which is nuts. Half of them I've made this year, but that's because I've been uploading. Well, actually, less than half. Yeah, that's because I've been uploading every single day, and we're almost done with the year. So if I keep up this pace, I'm not gonna do daily uploads next year. This was too much. But if I keep up this pace, I should be at about 800 videos by February next year or something like that. It's insane because think about it. You do 90 videos in the course of 3 months. So 100 videos is like 3 months and a half. It's nuts. So I'm. It's currently November the 18th. You guys are watching this November 18th. Hopefully, because I'm recording this really late. um, Hopefully, I can manage to get this out in time. Because today is my 700th video special, and I wasn't necessarily planning to do this. I was actually planning to do something different, but scheduling didn't work out, and it didn't really work out. Just to be as vague as possible here. It's just the scheduling of it didn't work, and it was a lot of effort that I couldn't really put like with me going to exams and stuff. I couldn't put in. You'll see what I mean in the future, because I'm gonna keep it now for the 800 video special. But you know what? I won't say it's better this way, but this is just as fine. And the reason why I say this is because I've already been doing a huge resurgence of One Piece videos on my channel ever since the last month or two here. 2 months, yes, since chapter 1028. I think I've been reading One Piece on my YouTube channel. Go check those out if you're into One Piece reactions, or my reaction at least. I'm a big One Piece fan, so I'd like to say, I'm very passionate. So that's, you know, just to get you interested. If you also read One Piece, check that out as well as this. I mean, that's the reason why I'm reading this to begin with, because I am a big One Piece fan. I'm very dedicated. Eh, I guess I would describe myself as dedicated. Yeah, I've been reading this for years, for over a decade now. Yeah, I've been reading this since 2011. So I've been caught up for a while. And I would say I'm dedicated, and I'm gonna stick through with the story. Hopefully, I get to live to see the ending, because I know not everyone has, and I want to enjoy it for them too. For the people who couldn't enjoy it uh, uh, before life took unfortunate turns for them. I want to enjoy it that extra bit more. So yeah, not to get too depressing here, but it is my 700th video special. I think it's not 800. I'm pretty sure it's 700. So Ace's novel. This is like a side story thing. Like, it's not a spin-off. It's like a side novel thing about Ace's journey, because Ace's journey wasn't really shown that much in One Piece. If you guys think about it, like in the scale of things, it really wasn't shown much. We just like learned, oh yeah, he became a pirate, and then one day he joined the Whitebeard Pirates, and then became the second commander, replacing Oden, and that's it. Like we don't really know much. We know he met Jinbei at some point and fought Jinbei, which is why I'm really interested to see if Jinbei shows up in this novel or not. But I don't know. Could have been his first time he met Jinbei was after he joined Whitebeard's crew. I'm not too sure, but I'm excited. This novel is semi-canon, but I think most people consider it canon. It's basically canon. It's not like it affects the story in a big way. It just delves into Ace's character more. That's really it, to be honest. That's it. It's not like the canonity of this is going to affect the story that much, but it definitely, at least for me, gives some much needed characterization for Ace, because I think Ace is a very cool character, and I definitely want to know more about him and his journey, and I definitely want to know more like about why, like the way his ways as a pirate and stuff, because he's. I mean, okay. Before we get into this, I should also give you guys a warning. I was gonna say a big spoiler there. Spoiler warning. I think this should be quite obvious. This is a spoiler warning for basically the entirety of One Piece, at the very least until Marineford. So if you've seen the Marineford arc, you should be good. I don't think. I'm not sure if this novel spoils stuff that happens after Marineford, but you should be good there. Uh, Also, spoiler warning, I would say for Sabo, for Luffy, a bit for Luffy, for Sabo, and stuff like that. So, spoiler warning up until I want to say Reverie, because that's when the big stuff with Sabo happens. I think. No, wait, it's after. It's actually in the middle of Wano. Crap. Either way, spoiler warning for One Piece. You know, if you've seen up until Dressrosa arc, you have to if you haven't finished Dressrosa arc, finish Dressrosa arc before you uh, watch my reaction to this. As much as I want people to watch my videos, obviously, I don't want you guys to get spoiled because One Piece is fantastic and everyone should experience it as it is. So big spoiler warning here. If you haven't read One Piece, I have given you enough time to leave and leave the video, exit, spoiler warning. Okay, so what I was gonna talk about is Ace's death. All right, there we go. There we go. So Ace, this guy right here, obviously y'all know him. He died. Uh, but to me, his death felt more like a like 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 a like a character moment for Luffy, more so than a character moment for Ace himself. And I think part of that, a big part of that, is because we haven't seen enough of Ace's journey to uh, how to put it, care, not necessarily care, because if we cared about Ace, we didn't want Ace to die, but you know, and while Oda did manage to make Ace a different character than just, oh yeah, he's Gold Roger's son. Again, more spoilers here. So if you're not caught up to One Piece or caught up to Dressrosa, if you're caught up to Dressrosa, you know all this. I'm not gonna spoil anything after Dressrosa because that's Sabo and stuff. But Sabo gets reintroduced in Dressrosa. You guys know this. Reintroduced, I say, but his grown-up version comes back. um, so Oda did a good job of showing Ace to be more than just Roger's son, but not to the point where his death was meaningful to him as a character. To me, it was more like a plot device for Luffy to grow and to learn that he has about his nakama, his friends, his crew members, and to become stronger for the people he cares about. That was the motivation. That was a big motivation. So, yeah, I'm excited for this novel here to make me more excited, more, give me more insight in Ace, so that whenever I do rewatch or reread One Piece, which is there's like a 99.9% certainty that I will, when I get to Ace's death again, I'll feel more sadness because like now I know his story, like I know more about his character and stuff. I'll be like, damn, yeah. And Ace's journey in the novel, still, like I'll remember Ace's journey in this novel and be like, dang, that's crazy. So yeah, this novel, it's got two volumes. This is volume one, and there's another volume. Both of them, I'm pretty sure, canon. Like this novel A, Ace's story A, novel A. Both of them are most basically canon. So we're gonna get into this. Not that it matters that much whether it's canon or not. Because I've even seen non-canon One Piece. I mean, I've seen all the movies, so I've seen non-canon stuff. But just to make sure everyone is aware, I'm pretty sure this is considered canon or at least like semi-canon. Like you can consider this canon and you're fine. Because yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Oda also designed these characters because these are new characters. These two this girl here and this guy, they never show up in the main series. They just seems like they're only characters in Ace's side story here. Not sure whether that means that they died or whether that means that they're off doing their own thing right now. I don't know. We need to get into the novel here, which I will. So yeah, now I'm gonna read the novel on my own because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna leave this cover here for you guys to see, and I'm gonna start the novel on my own. And the reason why is because simply enough, I'm not sure YouTube's okay with me just showing the full novel and reading it, and scrolling down and reading the full novel. So you guys have to look it up on your own and read it on your own, or like react to it on your own as I read through here. So yeah, this first volume has a couple of chapters. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Contents. It's got a prologue. It's got a chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and it's also got some bonus pages, which we're gonna read once we get to chapter 3. But I'm thinking we split it here a bit because one chapter is actually insanely long. So I'm gonna be reading the prologue for now, and I'm gonna try to get to page 20 of chapter 1. So chapter 1 starts at page 9 according to this, to this table of contents. I'm gonna get to page 20-ish, and then I'll continue off next time. Maybe finish the entirety of chapter 2, like the entirety of chapter 1 next time. But for now, definitely want to finish the prologue and get a decent chunk into chapter 1, so yeah, I can get into this. And also because I have to upload this in the span of 2 hours from now, so yeah, I need to get done with this quickly. So I actually really need to get into this. Okay, I'm starting off here with the prologue. In fact, I'm going to scroll down to where the prologue is, just so you guys know where I'm at. So I'm here. I want to start reading the prologue, and this way you guys know where I'm at all points. You guys know where I'm at chapter 1, where I'm at the prologue, or chapter 1, or chapter 2, chapter 3. You'll know where I'm at all times in the video. So if you skip ahead in the video, you'll know, okay, he's in chapter 2 or whatever. Although most videos will be just one volume at a time. I'm assuming I'm gonna spend the entirety of next video just finishing chapter 1. So other than the prologue, this video is gonna be a huge chunk of chapter 1, and the entire next video is gonna be the rest of chapter 1. So, but still, I'm gonna leave this here just for you guys' sake, so you know where I'm at. So we're gonna read the prologue. Here we go. Ace's novel, Ace's story. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna start reading. Make sure you load up your novel. You got it set up. You can read along with me or listen to me read, and we'll react to this together, I guess. Up to you. Or maybe you've reacted to this before and you're just watching for my reaction. All right. His father was no longer alive. That's the first line. What an interesting way to start things off. Big H. His father was no longer alive. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see what they're trying to say with this. He was executed by the Navy before he could see the birth of his son. All he left behind was a woman who would become a mother and the baby she bore within her. The father's name was consigned to secrecy. The mother hid out in her hometown to protect the baby to come. Then, at last, unbeknownst to anyone, she brought new life into the world. Batterilla in the South Blue. Oh! That's where he was born. Okay, interesting. What a trick of fate. South Blue. Okay, interesting. Because Luffy and Roger both originate from the East Blue. And Ace is obviously Roger's son. But I guess Ace's mom... I cannot be forgetting the name of Ace's mom, ladies and gentlemen. No. I know it. Ace's mom, her name was Rogue. Okay. Freaking hell, man. God damn. And Rogue, I can't believe I almost forgot her name. Rogue, we don't know anything about her. Hopefully this novel actually tells us a bit more about her, about who she is. But as we know, Oda doesn't really like to write or incorporate mothers into the story, as he feels that they. I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of mothers ruin journeys or something like that, or ruin the fun in journeys, which makes sense. I mean, yeah, like their mothers want to keep their kids safe. It makes sense. Like, there's no way a mother would let their kid go out and become a pirate and steal treasures. No typical mother does that, right? So that's why Oda's like, I'm not going to incorporate mothers that much. I mean, just look at that then. She's not even Ace or Luffy's real mother, yet she still cares for them so much and tried her best to keep them from going off into their journey. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, that's why. But I'm pretty sure Luffy does have a mother, and I'm pretty sure Oda said that she has appeared at some point in the manga, or she has been on a panel at some point in the manga, which has led to a lot of people theorizing and stuff. And it also led to the infamous, in the One Piece community, Crocodile is Luffy's mom. Because if you guys remember in Impel Down, Ivankov said he had some history with Crocodile, like, oh, Crocodile boy, I remember you. We have some history together, something like that. And so people, based on that line, went like, hey, we know, we know. Crocodile used to be a woman, and then, she married Dragon, and then she got turned into a guy by Ivankov, because Ivankov has the ability to do that. I mean, look at him, bro. That he's he defies gender. He doesn't care. He's just whatever, male, female. He's everything, right? And some people theorize he turned Crocodile, originally a woman, who's Luffy's mom, turned her into Crocodile, the man Crocodile. Obviously, this theory has a lot of holes in it, a lot of ways you can attack this and achieve the answer of, yeah, there's no way that can be true. But it's so ridiculously funny and stupid that the One Piece community has just stuck with it. It's just like, yeah, Crocodile is Luffy's mom. Makes no sense. But yeah, Ace's mom, not Crocodile, Rogue. I'm pretty sure she's a D as well. Interesting that she comes from the South Blue, but I'm pretty sure she's a D. She's like, I think her name is Portgas D Rogue, which is why Ace's name is Portgas D Ace. I'm pretty sure it's not Gol D Ace, which it should be. That should be his official name, right? It shouldn't be Portgas. They gave him the name Portgas. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. By the way, uh, they gave him the name Portgas rather than Ace. Because they want to protect him. Because obviously, if his name is Goldie Ace, they're gonna know he's Roger's son, and he's trying to keep his name a secret. Here we go. We got how to pronounce podcast Ace. He's trying to keep himself secret. He doesn't want the world to know he's Goldie Roger's son. Okay. How do you pronounce this? 54 votes. People agree with this.
Portgas Diaz.
Portgas.
Portgas Diaz.
Portgas Diaz. Okay.
Portgas Diaz.
So there we go. Portgas. So Portgas. I'm gonna go with Portgas. Portgas Diaz. Or just Ace. Nobody calls him Portgas Diaz. But yeah. Let's keep it moving. South Blue is her hometown. That is interesting. It was on this island she gave birth to a child with the blood of the king of the pirates. Hell yeah! Well, previous king of the pirates. Luffy's gonna be the future king of the pirates. So, And Ace does not have the blood of Luffy, even though they're brothers. They're more just brothers by bond, not by blood. So yeah, that doesn't mean they're not real brothers. Hey, they're still brothers. Okay. All right. Chapter 1. That's the prologue over. That's a short prologue. So I'm gonna scroll down to chapter 1 here. And keep on moving. Page 11. Let's try to get to page 20, and then I'll upload this video. I fell off the straight and narrow path of a respectable life, so I decided to go out to sea instead. I thought that out among the infinite blue waves, I would find a world where I could truly be alive, the world of adventure I dreamed of as a kid. That world of dreams, when all I had was a book and my imagination. And yet here I was, in that very world, a desert island under palm trees, blazing sun, white sands, an empty stomach. All of it was real. The only thing marking the passage of time was the gentle lapping of waves on the shore. I was stuck on the kind of beautiful island you read about in stories, listening to the raucous. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've never heard of that word before. Cries of the seabirds. Raucous, 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 raucous. Man, I've never seen that line being used. Making or constituting a disturbingly harsh and loud noise. So, raucous, raucous. God damn. Alright, let's keep it moving. Ever since I was a boy, I wanted to chronicle an adventure in a book. I prefer to be a book like Bragman, if possible. That's my favorite book. Okay. It's a collection of journals from the explorers of the distant past. Ah. One particularly famous section tells of a little garden. The Isle of Giants. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere here. Okay, I was like, when is this starting? What is going on? It's a collection of journals from the explorers of the distant past. Yeah. Adults made fun of it, claiming that the stories were all lies. But as a child, I always wondered, how can they be so sure? I love this. So Ace visited Little Garden. Oh, I mean, obviously, he's just talking about it now, but that's interesting. Ah, all right. Because we know Ace has visited a lot of islands that we didn't know he visited, that Luffy has also visited. For example, Wano. I mean, we didn't know Ace was in Wano until Wano. Sorry, I know I said it's spoilers until Dressrosa, but it's come on. This is Ace's journey. Spoilers for Ace's journey. Come on now. More or less until Dressrosa, because that's when Sabo pops up. So yeah, we didn't know Ace was in Wano until he was introduced. And he's gone to a lot of islands we didn't even know he went to, that we know about, obviously, throughout the series. I wanted to see it for myself, rather than believing someone else's uninformed opinion on the matter. And I wasn't going to decide what was the truth until I had the chance to see it. I was the kind of person I wanted to be. Hey, respect, bro. Go on. That part of me has never changed. Even when that attitude landed me on an uninhabited island that was said to be inescapable. East Blue, the unbelievably beautiful island of sixes. Someone once called it the island closest to heaven. Huh? The island of six. He's in. Okay, so he's gone to the East Blue in an island called Sixes. The island closest to heaven? Why did they say that? Well, yeah, why did they say that? Good question, Ace. Because once you've set foot on it, you'll die before you escape. Huh. So you went there. Good one, Ace. I guess you wanted to check if it truly was inescapable. Across the emerald green shallows, I could see a unique kind of sea current. It pulled anyone on its periphery toward the island. Let's see. Like an antlion of the waves. It ensured that anyone who reached the island was forced to enjoy the final vacation of their life. I exhaled deeply and sat down in the shade of a palm tree so I could gaze out desolately at the water. 3 days had passed since I got here. It was the worst vacation I've ever had. Oh. The sea breeze caressed my cheeks, but the acrid tang of the brine in my nose was the unpleasant reality that accompanied it. That and the sight of a previous visitor to the island. A skeleton resting nearby? What? Okay. Judging from its clothes, the skeleton had once been a pirate. A rusty pistol was clutched in its bony hand, and fancy rings glittered on its fingers. It was all very dispiriting to look upon. No weapons or jewels were going with you to the afterlife. Yeah, that's a bit of a rip. The only thing you left behind in this world was bones. We've had a rough time of it, haven't we? I muttered. I felt like I had to, or else I would forget how to use my own voice. Yeah. Makes sense. Nobody else is around you to help you escape this island. Although you did come here by your own choice, by your own free will. So it's kinda on you, Ace. I don't know what to tell you. If I was going to wind up like him in the near future, I could at least offer up a bit of consolation. I must be an idiot. I mean, maybe. I leaned back against the tree and closed my eyes. My throat was parched, and so I moistened it with a pittance of saliva. Without realizing it, I'd come to the assumption that I wasn't going to survive. That was a bad sign. Come on, let's at least dig a grave. I'll give you a hand. A grave. Yeah, good idea. Let's do that. Wait, who the frick is talking to you? It wasn't fair to the skeleton to leave it to the elements. Best to dig a grave, give him a proper resting place. Whoever said that was, it was a good one. Oh, okay, he's talking to that like, yeah, he'll dig a grave to the skeleton. Got it. He's talking to himself. I swallowed again. That throat of mine was dreadfully dry. I needed to look for water. I hadn't had a decent drink in 2 whole days. If only there were coconuts on this palm tree. Were were there monkeys in the jungle behind me, or was it just the wrong season? Sadly, there was not a single fruit to be seen. The calls of the seabirds was as raucous as ever. Haha, got it this time. I honed my ears on the lapping repetition of the waves. So much water in the sea, and not a drop to drink. Rip, bro. Who said that? My eyes popped open and I bolted upright. I was alone on this perfectly empty island, but I could have sworn that I just traded words with someone else. Maybe you did. And then I heard the crunch of sand under shoes. Shiny black shoes, shiny black boots, as a matter of fact. There was a man standing before me. The way he was silhouetted against the glittering reflection of the sea, it was almost as though he were glowing with holy light. Okay. Interesting. Uh, oh, hello. It's nice to make your acquaintance, the man said politely, with a proper bow. This seemed overly cordial, considering that we were nowhere near any kind of society. My name is Ace. I was just enjoying a little stroll along the beach. How do you do? The man had a pleasant, friendly smile. His orange hat was nearly blinding in the dappled light beneath the tree. I had to squint as I looked up at him, so he squatted down to my level. A crimson ornament swayed gently around his back. A crimson ornament. Uh, Once we were at eye level, I could see that he was a young man with freckles. Hey, he's just like you and your mother. Your mother also had freckles uh, on your eye level, you know, on your cheeks. That's just like you, Ace. You share something with this guy. Maybe it's a sign. He was probably around my age, in fact. Something about his lean physique seemed to conjure the sense of chronicles of adventure and the sound of waves. This was how I first met Podcast the Ace. Wait. Oh! 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 I thought we were reading this from Ace's perspective this entire time. No, this is a guy who's just sitting around and then he met Ace. Ah, that changes things. Okay. Okay, so he's been chilling this island, assuming that he was gonna die, and then all of a sudden Ace shows up and he goes like, "Yo, I'm Ace." Got it. And then he gets okay, yeah, I get it now. Uh, Podcast the Ace. Got it. I was unable to speak from the shock. All I could do was stare with bulging eyes. Bulging eyes. God damn, man. Having landed on an uninhabited island, the last thing I expected to find was an inhabitant. The instant he came into my view, my brain was already grasping at the word rescue. Aha! The man, the savior, who called himself Ace, continued. Sorry to trouble you like this, but my ship's busted. help a guy out. You're in the same predicament as I am. Inside my head, I simply screamed, "Ah!" In the whole wide world and all of its vast seas, how could someone else coincidentally shipwreck on the shore of this ill-fated island at the same time I did? What were the odds? I was witness to a miracle, and it was the crappiest, most useless miracle ever. Sorry, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, yeah, that sucks, bro. Listlessly, I muttered. My ship was wrecked in the last storm, too. It went down as a donation to Davy Jones. Davy Jones? Wait. Davy Jones? Oh, Davy Jones. Davy Jones. But in One Piece, that's obviously we know Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. But in One Piece, Davy Jones. That's Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's the Davy Back fight, obviously. We know the Davy Back fight. We know about the we know about the freaking Blackbeard ship. We know about Rocks pirates. What the frick is a Davy Jones? I I I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading, but interesting. Along with most of the cargo. What can I say? Storms put me in a charitable mood. uh, my lips were so cracked and dried that they bled as I spoke. Ugh, that doesn't sound good. It had been too long since I talked to another person. Davy Jones, by the way, was an old pirate. An old pirate? Wait a minute, Davy Backfight. I swear to God. I swear to God. What's Blackbeard's ship called again? What's Blackbeard's ship called in One Piece? The Saber of Zebek? His ship is called the Saber of Zebek, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Ooh. So... Hmm. And the Zebek crew. Does that have any connection to this Davy Jones crap? David Backfight? I feel like it might. I don't know. Then there's the whole Vanderdecking guy. What a loser that guy is, though. Okay. Legend says that he was cursed by the devil and lives on the seafloor even to this day. So everything that sinks beneath the waves become his treasure. Nobody actually believes he's alive, though. That's the thing with legends. In fact, if he were alive, I'd take back my contribution. Hey pal, that was actually an accident. Would you mind giving back my stuff? Yeah, good one. Maybe if it was that easy, then. I see. Guess we've both had a rough time of it. Ace grinned. The guy sure seemed happy-go-lucky for being shipwrecked. I realized that his attitude was actually grating on me. Partly it was disbelief that he could smile in a situation like this. The other part was that I didn't like that he was saying the exact same thing to me that I'd been saying to a skeleton moments ago. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? But I couldn't hold it against him. In an instant, I readjusted my mood. The guy probably had no idea yet of how terrible this island might be. He was an amateur shipwrecky. Shipwrecky. What the heck is an amateur shipwrecky? Yeah, good question, mate. Hunger and thirst were making my thoughts fuzzy. I've been here for 3 days now, I murmured, softly but firmly. That's right, I've lasted for 3 whole days. Could you do that? It felt like I was both boasting and challenging him to do the same. It's the 6th day for me. I win. Let's go, Ace. Let's go. It's the 6th day for me. You got nothing on me. What? I yelped. He was worse off than me. Anyway, that's not important. I'm building a raft, but it's not going well. Would you help me build a ship to get us off this island? Ace asked cheerfully. Uh, he explained that he'd built 2 or 3 impromptu rafts for escape attempts, but nothing worked. He was getting desperate when he happened across me on the beach. Oh, Ace can't build rafts then, is that it? Damn. Work together to build a ship. It was, in a way, an intriguing suggestion, but ultimately it would mean trusting and tying my fate to a complete stranger I just met moments ago. Fair, fair. Of course, the more manpower, the better. Also true. You're both stranded. You gotta do something, alright? But the odds were entirely against us. This was a small desert island. There was a limit to its resources. It would be hard enough for me to survive on my own, let alone sustaining 2 grown men. Hmm. I see. So this guy is thinking about all the different perspective, all the different like to find the best solution. But the best solution was if you get a ship, got out of there, and got to a big island, and then you're both chilling in it. Uh, Water for 2 men, food for 2 men, a ship big enough to support 2 men, and we had to scrounge up all of this out of nothing? It was ridiculous. What if we only found enough food for a single person? Would I have to split provisions with a total stranger? In fact, splitting them would be the ideal circumstance. What if one of us tried to hoard it all? What if he made the bold and friendly suggestion to cooperate, only to betray me when it counted most? Hmm. People turn on each other, even in the best of times. And this was a life or death situation. No one else was watching us. Could I really trust the other man who was here with me? Hey, again, fair. That's fair. Not trusting Ace in this case is fair. So no, I wasn't going to help him. I didn't need a companion. From the moment I set out to sea, I was determined to make it on my own, without anyone else's help. At least I wouldn't have to worry about anyone betraying me. But then I realized that when I first saw Ace and when he spoke to me, a part of me had felt hope. It was pathetic. That part of me was weak. I thought he'd come to rescue me, even though that couldn't be the case. My excitement rapidly subsided. It felt like I was outside myself, observing my life as though I were a stranger. I mean, I'm kind of doing that, to be fair. Anyway, let's keep going. Despite all my self determination, once I was alone on a desert island, I was happy to come across another person. So much for that. It hadn't lasted long, though. There was a certain kind of loneliness I felt around others that I didn't feel when alone. Hmm. A certain kind of loneliness you feel around others that I didn't feel when alone. Paradoxically, once I was with another person, no matter the circumstances, I found myself facing the emptiness inside myself. Okay. By the way, I didn't catch your name yet, he said. Yeah, what is your name? I'm actually interested too, because you're not Ace. I thought Ace was the one talking, but I guess not. You're a different guy. You're the protagonist in this case. Weird. Uh, it had only it had been only minutes since we first met, but Ace already seemed totally comfortable around me. I hated it. I've always had a great dislike for telling people my name or having them ask me like they were entitled to it. I mean, weird. What? Entitled to? I don't know. He's just asking your name. He's trying to start a conversation. I don't think he thinks he's entitled to anything. I don't know. I mean, I guess you're kind of right. He's not entitled to your name, but also like, what's what's wrong with being entitled to your name? It's basic human. I don't know. Basic human behavior. You call each other by each other's names. I don't know. I'm Amin, guys. If you're not call me Amin, right? That's my name. You guys, I guess you guys are entitled to that. That's a weird way to put it, though. I've got no name to tell the likes of you, I murmured. I wasn't going to tell him my real name, certainly not on our first meeting, when I couldn't trust him yet. The day that I decided to make it on my own, I abandoned my old name. How come? We're friends already, said Ace. How come? Ace is like, what? Why? We're friends. Tell me your name. Anyway, when did we become friends? He said. And then Ace says, come on, you can at least tell me your name. Yeah, come on, you can tell someone your name. What the frick? What is Ace gonna do with your name? Kill you? What? Death Note? What is this? What is this? Death Note? It's One Piece. Tell him your name. You don't even have to say your surname. Just say your first name. Then bam, you can't get caught by the Death Note unless his Death Note is super upgraded. Pipe down. You want the name for me? I can give you a pen name, I said, deciding I'd have to play it tough if Ace was going to be so pushy. A pen name? Ace is a good name to have. I might even use that when it comes time for me to write a chronicle of my adventures. Wait. What? Who said that? You want the name of me? For me, I can give you a pen name. I said deciding. Oh wait, okay. I said deciding I'd have to play tough if Ace was going to be so pushy. A pen name? Ace is a good name to have. I might even use that when it comes time for me to write a chronicle of my adventures. Okay. I didn't really mean to say that. Suddenly I felt odd. Well, it came up in the flow of conversation. What was it about this place and these circumstances that caused me to mention my childhood dream just then? Oh, yeah, what was it? What was it? Are you sure it was the atmosphere and the place and not Ace himself? Ace's expression clouded at the thought of me using his moniker. Hold on now. That's my name. Yep. Now Ace is not happy about this. It's my name, and I told you, it's a pen name. I can choose to call myself whatever I want. Don't. I am to achieve greatness with this name. I don't need you copying me. Greatness, he'd said. That told me something about what kind of man this Ace was, as well as the reason he'd washed up on this island. Did you find any treasure? I asked, ignoring the previous topic. Got it. Ace took the bait. Why? You know something? Nah, just the rumors. Great treasure always comes to powerful pirates. That's what I always believed. And what happened? I lost my ship. And there's no treasure. No bounties to collect. And I can't leave. This island is the pits, he said. Okay? So Ace is coming right out. Like, yeah, of course I've came here for the money and for the treasure, but it's half gone, according to Ace. Well, I mean, yeah. There's no treasure. He doesn't have a ship, no treasure, no bounties to collect. Ace is just there doing nothing. And that's what happened. I was my ship and there's no answer. No bounties to collect, and I can't leave. This island is the pits, he said. From the way he spoke, it sounded as though he hoped to make a name for himself by finding some legendary treasure, or taking out an infamous pirate, or the like. To think that he wound up stranded on this island due to nothing more than garden variety hubris. Alright. And that's that. I think I'm gonna stop there for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the prologue and this short start for chapter 1 here. I know I didn't get extremely far, but I need to end this here and need to upload this ASAP so this can get rendered and I can upload it before before tomorrow. I need to upload this really quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed Ace's novel. I'm gonna keep reading this next time. I'm not sure when that's gonna be because next time I'm recording, I'm most likely going to be recording Umineko instead of Ace's novel. But like I said, if this gets enough support, just like the Umineko video did, which it did, that's when I'm going to record Umineko. Let me know in the comments or like, and that's the way to show support and to show, okay, you want me to react to more Ace's novel. And I hope you guys enjoyed the 700th video special. This is my special for all of you guys. I know I'm recording this very late, and I am personally tired today. So I have to go get some good night's sleep tonight. And I want to read more of Ace's novel. So far, it's intriguing. I'm interested in this main character perspective here that isn't Ace. We're seeing this from another perspective, not Ace. I find that interesting. I'm interested to learn more about this person who's stranded on this island with Ace. But yeah, next time we're gonna finish volume 1, I reckon. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it there. I'll see you guys in this exact screen next reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed Ace's novel. Hope you guys enjoyed the 700th video special. Hope you guys have enjoyed the recent, increase in One Piece videos as classic, because my name is Ami Luffy. Gotta bring out Luffy, and One Piece is a big part of Ami Luffy, my channel, or of me in general. So yeah, before I really leave fully, I did also want to mention, all of you guys probably want to hear my opinion of this whole Netflix live action thing that they're going to do with One Piece. I'll keep it brief so as to not prolong this video too much, and so that I can upload this in time. I think it's cool. The casting I think is fine. Like, I'm pretty happy with Luffy, right? I'm surprisingly happy with Luffy, and I'm very happy with Usopp. I think we need to see a bit more. I need to see a bit more of the others to enjoy them a lot. But in general, Zoro looks like he fits the role, like appearance-wise. Usopp fits Usopp's vibe. I really like Usopp. Usopp definitely fits Usopp's vibe. I like Zoro. He looks like the Zoro. He's Japanese, and he also looks like Zoro, and he's got the buff body to back that up. I like the Nami, right? She does look like Nami. I saw a picture. Someone put a picture of her like cosplaying or like doing the red hair. Cosplaying. Say like doing the red hair Nami or orange hair ish for the series. And I think she looks the part. Just gotta see how her acting is. And same thing with Sanji. Well, Sanji is probably the Sanji actor is probably the guy who looks the least like the actual character. But I'm pretty sure from what I hear, Oda helped these castings. So usually live action animes don't end up being great, but who knows? One Piece might actually not be that bad. Otherwise, I'm not gonna comment too much more about this. I think I need to first see it before I give my genuine thoughts and opinions. Like I said so far, I think it's fine. I think it's cool. I think it's good. But I want a little more before I go ahead and say like, oh yeah, this is amazing, or it's not great. A lot of people are judging this too early. A lot of people going like, oh, it's a live action, so it's automatically bad. All people going like, oh yeah, it's a perfect cast, it's gonna be amazing. I'm kind of in between. I like it so far. Okay, I'm more on the like it side though. I'm in between, but more on the okay, this is good side. Like this is fine, but we have to wait and see when it comes out. Maybe next year. I don't know exactly when it'll come out. I don't know if they said the release date. But yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out. And maybe I can do like some reviews, not reactions, because reactions can be in. But I might do some like episode 1 review of the live action show or anything. So again, like this video and or comment to show support for that if you guys want that whenever that comes out. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the live action. Hope you guys enjoyed the Ace novel for now. Hope you guys had fun 700th video special with me, Amin. I'll see you guys next time for more of this. Maybe in the future I might record some more Ace novel. Let me know. Or in general, Final Fantasy and Umineko content. Alright, y'all. Peace.